Hello and welcome to our newsletter for this month. For those who don't know who I am, my name is Lloyd and I'm the head of mission here at Brighton and Hove City Mission. And this is the start of our getting to know our staff team. And I have with me here someone who works in the food bank. You might be able to tell by the little bit of blue that you're seeing there. And I'm sat with Neve. Hello, Neve. And Neve is our most recent member of staff, actually, and it's so great to have you sitting down so that our supporters can get to know who you are and what makes you tick. Firstly, Neve, could you just tell me a little bit about how you enjoy working in the team? What brings you joy working in the food bank team?
Yeah, definitely. Well, hi guys, it's so nice to meet you guys. I love this food bank team. I love our team as just the food bank alone, Carmina and Anthony. We get along so well, and we kind of use each other's giftings to kind of work together to see how we can help a client in different ways. We're such a team full of joy, and I love that because you do need it in our job where it can be really hard what you hear daily. So just finding that deep-rooted joy. And obviously we get that from the Father. So it's great to be in fellowship together and to start our mornings in prayer and end our days kind of debriefing on where we feel heavy, but also the joys of the day and sharing that together. So that's been a great thing I've loved about this team. And I love the team as a whole, the whole of Brighton City Mission, how they serve in their way and getting to know each and every one of them and their different giftings and kind of pulling off of each other to use their wisdom in different areas to bring it into the food bank. So yeah, definitely. And that's really nice that you've mentioned that the team as a whole, because that's something that we really want to create here, is that family feel and the way that we do serve one another together. That's something that is so important about ministry, about life in ministry, is working together, championing each other and cheering each other on in those successes and the highs as well. So Neve, why do you want to do the job that you currently do? What led you to join our team here at the City Mission? So I think it's so clear that it's written in the Bible that we should come and serve those in need. So I moved to Brighton for uni, would have been 4 years ago, and I was so struck by the need in Brighton. I've always had a heart particularly for refugees, but moving to Brighton, just seeing the needs and the desire to be loved and to be seen and to be heard is so clear here. Even where I live, just seeing different people each morning and just seeing just kind of their sadness and their heavy weights, and just thinking if I could just be a part of just a little bit of lifting those weights and bringing, even if it's just a smile each morning to someone's face.
Could you tell me a story of maybe an interaction that you've had with a client recently, of kind of how we've been able to help them and to serve them?
Definitely. So when I first joined, I actually think it was the first day, there was a client that came in and was just crying, really had so much on their shoulders. They'd lost their grandma, they'd actually lost their job, the weights were just so heavy and it was so visible. So I was able to sit with her and chat to her, and that day someone had really kindly donated some flowers, and we were able to give her some flowers, and just seeing the joy she had in receiving them, and she even told us that those were her grandma's favourite, was just such it was such a blessing to see. But I think the long-term impact is getting to see her every time she comes in and just see her grow in joy. And she's now got a job. She's able to really talk about the grief and getting to see her and just develop that relationship has been like one of my absolute highlights of seeing the impact of not just that one interaction, but just a long-term relationship being built, and we as a team coming behind her and just seeing the impact of just that one time coming to collect food, and now just a deep sense of joy and peace that she has. She even said that recently. She just felt a deep sense of peace that she could come to a place that she felt really safe and welcome. So
fantastic. And we keep praying for her that she would come to know the Lord as well. She doesn't know the Lord, and that is our prayer for her and for her family. So yeah, please join us in praying for that as well. Now we are moving into, I hate to say the word, but Christmas. It is fast approaching, but also so is winter. Obviously the seasons are starting to change. It is starting to feel a lot chillier outside. And what we're finding is that the clients that come to us are having to make the choice between heating their home or paying their bills. And it's a really sad situation that we're finding. And so what we did last year is we rolled out a thing called Heat the Person in Their Home, which was to look at those high energy costs and seeing what we could do, a very little part of what we could do. Neve, could you just tell us a little bit about that project and what we're kind of looking for at this time of year?
The Heat the Person in Their Home appeal is a great way to just have an impact on the clients that we see week in, week out. It's an opportunity to go a bit more than just food. As Lloyd said, they have to make a choice, food or heating, and it is such a hard one because food does naturally come first. We need food to live, but just a bit of warmth brings someone so much happiness and joy. And so especially as it's getting colder, even I'm feeling the cold and I'm thinking, how can I heat myself? So what we're doing with these packs is we're collecting blankets, hot water bottles and hot chocolate, and these three are a great way for people to they're just an extra bonus. They're so lovely. The thought of someone gifting me a hot water bottle or blanket or even a hot chocolate just brings me so much happiness, and it's a great way to reach out and start discussions with clients of how they're feeling, and just a way to gift them with something, just to show them that we're thinking of them, and showing God's love to them.
Yeah, and as Neve said, we are really looking for these donations at this time of year. So if you can, we are looking for new blankets. So if you feel like you could do that and you could bless us at this time to bless our clients, we would love donations of new blankets, of new hot water bottles, and hot chocolate packets, cartons. We would absolutely love that. And our aim is to give each client that is on our books one of these packs, and we are currently serving up to 100 households a week, and so a household could be made up of 4 people, 5 people, even 6 people, but could also be 1 person. So it's a real mixture, but we would really, really love to bless those people. And you can drop them down to the City Mission HQ, which is based on Stanley Road, behind the fire station at Preston Circus. We would love to see those donations.
And I think if you're maybe going Christmas shopping now, I know I am, if you're just thinking, how can I bless the food bank, just adding one of those items would be an absolute pleasure for us to receive, so that we could give to the client. Because I love giving gifts, and won't lie, I love receiving a gift, and so we want to be able to gift these people with a present, because some of our clients probably won't see a single Christmas present, and this could be the one that they receive, and it'll be so encouraging to just see the joy that it brings them. So
definitely. So I hope that you've enjoyed getting to know Neve. It's been a real joy, as I said at the beginning, to have her on our team, and we just feel very blessed to have you, Neve. So
thank you very much.
Thank you for joining me today. There are some things that you could be praying for the food bank at this time. Please pray for our clients as we enter these winter months, as they're having to encounter these high bills of energy costs, and balancing that out with the food support that we give, but also the things that they need to buy in their day-to-day lives. Would you be standing with us and praying for those clients? Please pray for our team as well as they continue to see the high number of referrals that are coming in to our service. Please pray for discernment as to how much we take on and to how much we kind of share out across the city. We work in conjunction with lots of other food banks across the city, and definitely it's a burden shared by all of the food banks. And so please be praying for wisdom, but also for unity between all of the food banks, and also for good health for our team as we enter these winter months. Colds and flus and COVID are still around, and so please pray a supernatural protection over our team, that we will be well throughout this whole period, and that we continue to reach out in God's love. And ultimately we do pray for salvations to happen at the food bank. So thank you so much for watching. We hope that you found it enjoyable, and we'll see you next time.